Oh, what's up with it, y'all? Yeah, I had to tap in about this because this is crazy, bro. I said they like, why did they wait till now to release and put this video out? I don't understand why today, out of all days, they decided to drop this video. What's up with it, Awoken? Yeah, I know it's been a minute, bro. I've been kind of chilling, doing family things, focused on, me and what I do. You know how it is. But I had to get into this because it's something I just kind of wanted to talk about. It's just trippy. And if you haven't seen the video, I'm about to show it. I know a lot of people probably already watched it and was like kind of tripping off of it, because to me, like, it doesn't show anything. It doesn't show anything to me. It like, you only can see so much. Yeah, man, I've been busy, bro. You feel me? We just moved, and trying to get the house together, and you know how it is. Once you move, it'd be a lot going on, but you know, and then I don't have all the space that I used to have to, well, it's bigger, but not, my own room for me to do this, what I've been doing for, the last 7 years. So it's good though. It's all good. It's all good. I'm outside right now. I'm like going, I gotta just start doing it outside. That's what it is. But let's go on and jump into this. Woken one. We're gonna go on and just jump into this, and because I just feel like it's kind of weird of for them to do it today of all days. It's like, this is a time for us to kick back and recognize being black and be good at being black. And then the judge gonna drop the video like today. I'm just like, bro, this is a lot. But let's go on and just dive into it.
Hold on.
And I'm just protecting myself.
If somebody is treating the victim, they need to be over there.
North end under a memorial pen.
Don't reach for anything, all right, man?
Look, he right
Stop
there.
right there for me. Dispatch 443. I got the suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that?
Look like they kind of chased him.
I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained. Have a seat here real quick, man. Watch your head.
Oh, that's
Check your
him
hood
too.
here, buddy, okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, lean this way so you're not resting on your hands, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, see a little bit of blood on your hands there, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
402, I'm on scene.
So your first name is Karmelo?
Yes, sir. A-R-M-E-L.
He looks scared. If you ask me, he looked more scared than anything.
I don't know yet, man. Karmelo, C-A-R-A.
K-A-R.
K-A-R.
M-E-L-O.
M-E-L-O, Karmelo. What's your last name?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was wild that it took him this long.
And why? Where are you in?
I'm in 12th grade.
10th grade? You go to Emerson?
No, sir.
Where do you go? Centennial. Okay.
I'm in 12th grade.
12th grade?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, Centennial. All right, sit tight for me real quick, bud, all right?
It's kind of weird because a lot of people say, when they seen it like in the court, like it was in 4K, it's almost like they made it grainy to where you can't see what's going on, but you can see that it was more than one person surrounding him. Even when he jumped up and he took off running, they were still like in that little crowd of whoever they were. Like right here, like, and then look how they widened it. It's like I don't know, bro. This is weird how they did this video. Cause when you see it in some places, the video is a little bit more clear. It ain't as clear as, this is grainy as hell. And he just took off running. Like he's scared though. He like took off like he was scared. It wasn't like he was trying to like run away. But he was trying to get out of the situation. You can tell he didn't think he like, offed him. He looked spooked. Like he walking like he spooked, and they pointing him out like, hey. This is wild. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Let me see that one more time. Yeah. And then bam, he took off. Like it's kind of weird, right? That they even released the footage like this. Like you telling me they don't have 4K videos there? Or is somebody recording off their phone? Like where did this video come from? Is it like that's the thing. Somebody must got an old phone or something. Nah, because they wouldn't have known what was going on. Unless they knew what was going on. I don't know. This is trippy, bro.
It's the alleged suspect. I am. No, I'm not. I know how it goes. I'm not alleged.
This is the part that just has me perplexed because you cannot really see what's going on under the.
You can, but if you notice, look, they like put. It's like they did this on purpose. Now, I wouldn't understand why they would do this and make it like this and highlight this to the point to where you can't really see what's going on. That like I can't understand why they would do that if they were hiding something. But I'm saying you can barely see what's going on, but you can see that it's more than one person around him.
That canopy. It definitely looks like there's a scuffle going on, but it definitely looks like more than two people, but it goes by so fast. You really cannot get a clear visual on what exactly is all going on under that damn canopy. Like right here, you can see there's a scuffle going on right there, but it's just not freaking clear enough to see exactly what the hell is.
But you can see they whited it out. Like you can see that clearly. Look, like when you look at the video, you can tell right here, why would they do that? Like ain't no more white spots on this video except right here under this tent. That's what's crazy. Like he's not denying that he did it, but why would they do that to the video?
On? Like people said that they could see raindrops and stuff, man. That ain't this damn video.
It sure ain't.
So the judge in the Karmelo Anthony murder trial just released the footage that was shown to the jury. And the reason why he is doing this is because his only regret in this entire case was that he did not let cameras inside the courtroom so people could not only see who was on the jury, but also see the footage in that moment, because so much misinformation has happened online. And obviously part of the internet could care less about the facts. They only care about the skin color in this case, but we like to stick to the facts. So let us show it to you. I'll talk you through.
But you can even see it right here. Look, like how they have the white spot over here. I'm like going, is that a raindrop or what is that? And why is it just right here? It's nowhere else.
There's no audio. As you can see here, this is the stabbing actually occurs 1 minute into the video, but this is essentially why is it so grainy, right? If you guys are curious, why is the video so grainy? Well, let me give you guys an example why. This is how big the actual video is. This is the camera. So what they're zooming in on is coming from an angle that's wide. That's why when they zoom on it or zoom in on the video, which is really at the top left corner, it becomes grainy. And so that's why we didn't get HD or 4K video footage in regards to seeing the stabbing. And so the video footage essentially doesn't show that Karmelo Anthony was being jumped. And that's why the jury clearly.
If it's grainy, how can you tell? You can't see nothing really. You can see people around him. You see that. He's the only one that jumped up and went this way. Like you can see that.
Didn't buy into self-defense because not only did the defense witnesses contradict the actual case, but the video footage contradicted that as well. Let me just fast forward here to about a minute. Okay. And maybe you could see it. It's possible if you have good eyesight. If you're looking underneath the M, you'll see a shove. And then a couple seconds later, right here at the top of the M, you'll see Karmelo Anthony appear, and then he runs off. Let me play that for you. So,
like, really, it's wild because even when you hear people talking about the video or talking about what they're basically saying is what everybody said that happened. You can't see it clearly, so you already have the thought in your mind of what they said happened. So that's
Oh,
what you're
let's
going
back
to see.
up here.
You can't see nothing.
Okay, about right here. There's the shove. Then he appears after stabbing him, and then
How can you see that, bro? What are you seeing?
appear, and then he runs off. Let me play that for you. So let's back up here. Okay, about right here. There's the shove. Then he appears.
Okay, look. It looked like 1, 2, 3. It's like 4 people around him right here. And he comes out by himself. I don't know, bro.
After stabbing him, and then he runs off. Okay, I know it's so hard to see this, but again, what you don't see is him being jumped or a bunch of group of people ganging up on him. You don't see that. If you have good eyesight,
that's the clear thing that you do see. I'm sorry to say, bro. You see, now I'm not saying that he got jumped or a gang of people punched him, but you can see that he's surrounded by more than one person.
Like me, you'll see a slight shove. And then he stabs, and then he leaves, and then he runs off. I mean, that's literally what happens. Now, let's get to the body cam footage, because I think we'll be able to hear some audio from there. And this goes on for a while. So I want to actually fast forward, because there's a part where he essentially is saying what he did out loud. But let's play that now.
Under a memorial pen.
He's not denying what he did. That's the crazy thing. He's not denying that he did it.
I got these.
He's not denying that.
Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any questions on it like that?
So you can barely hear it because his voice is obviously lower than the cops. But he says he put his hands on me. That's what he says. And he says, that's why I did it. So the judge in the Karmelo Anthony.
He didn't say that. That's the crazy part. He didn't say that he didn't do it. Yeah, that's not what he ever said. He didn't say that he didn't hit him with the yada da mean. He never said that. He said he did it. But I'm just saying, bro, this is wild.
Under a memorial pen.
Don't reach for anything, all right, man? Stop right there for me.
Juneteenth. Yeah, this is what I was trying to understand. Why they release it today of all days?
And they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that? Oh, look here.
I know I'm not.
4-4, copy, I'll be in route.
Y'all back up a little bit. Come over here for me. Over here. I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now detained.
I ain't gonna lie, this is tragic.
You can open up the channel.
It's tragic for both families.
Have them come to the north.
It's not. It's wild, bro. He said they gotta have a closer and better angle video somewhere. Where you at? Yeah, they have to. It's got to be a better video somewhere. But all in all, bro, like this is tragic for both families.
Okay. What they there? So nothing on your person at all? Nothing? Mind if I reach in your pockets and stuff and all that? Stamina? Not bad.
I'm going to be out with
I'm okay. A little personal there, okay? Just to make sure. Okay. All right. The victim's going to be underneath that tent over there, so okay. Medics. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me.
Damn.
I told him not to. He put his hands on me. Victim is over here on the north end. They got staff standing to him right now. This is the latest suspect. Already? No. We searched them. Got nothing. I don't know what happened.
443. Check the legal CPR process for a witness. You know, wrong.
Yeah, somebody said to hear him crying, tell him the cop got me. Yeah, that shit is sad as hell, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's sad for both sides, you know, like as far as Austin Metcalf dad and, you know, the bull he be talking, like, you know, I feel sorry for both boys. You feel me? Like not just them, the parents also, but still though, it's like, bro, you can tell, you listen to this man crying. Like he's more scared than anything. You can tell he was scared from the jump.
Up to you. It's up to you.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, people are so weird, bro. Like we walking around, bro. Like we walking around making this about us. Like we making it black and white. We making it, you know, oh, his parents didn't do this. Like, man, all that is bull, bro. I'm tired of people. I'm telling you, I'm tired of people and they ridiculous things that they be saying about this whole thing. Yeah, Charleston White is, man, I seen what Charleston White did. I seen it awoken. He, you know, first oh yeah, and I'm be talking to the family and putting money up. Then he came with the watermelon shirt. I said the watermelon felon shirt. I said, man, come on now. Come on, Charleston. Come on now. Why? But I'm gonna tell you, we need to stop. Man, we got to stop following these people, bro. I don't care what nobody say. We got to stop following these people.
Okay?
They're messing our heads up.
Like that. You good?
I'm wearing some little under. No, ma'am, I don't think so.
What's your name, man?
Karmelo Anthony, Karmelo.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not justifying what he did. I'm not, because when it comes to my kids, like I'm a father, like I got 5 boys, 6, you know, 1 stepson. I'm like, I got 5 boys, and I'll be damned, bro. Like, I'll be damned seeing them in this situation, you know. But you know, like I can't put myself in the shoes of his parents. Like, unless this happened to you, you can't put yourself in them shoes, bro. Like, we start to make it about us, and we forget that these are 2 kids, period. We start to make it about us and them, and it's like, these are 2 kids. You can't forget that. These are 2 kids, period.
Have a seat here real quick, man. Watch your hand. Let me check your hood here, buddy, okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, lean this way so you're not resting on your hands, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, see a little bit of blood on your hands there, okay? All right. So your first name is Karmelo?
Karmelo.
Let's see, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I don't know yet, man. Karmelo, C-A-R-A.
K-A-R.
K-A-R.
N-E-L-O.
And hey, I'm gonna tell you, like, it's crazy, right? Because think of all, like, you don't look at yourself as a sacrifice until something like this happens. And if you think these 2 boys didn't sacrifice a life and freedom, then look at the bigger picture of everybody that's, you know, making money off this situation right here. Everybody's that's using this to get clout, to, you know, and to do all these things off of. And then, you know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird in a sense, you know, and I don't know. That shit is trippy to me. It's just trippy to me. And I just, you know, I don't know what to say. It's just weird. It's weird. And you can't see the footage. But you can see, look, a push, a shove. Look, that was, now, if you notice right there, as you seeing it, it's all these people got on black. They got on dark. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 people around him when this happens, and one person in white take
blurry
off.
And jump the little enhanced security footage. I know it's blurry, but it kind of to me looked like it was 2 people from the area he left before he backed up and ran away. It kind of like it was 1 on each side. Maybe I'm tripping though. Go back and look closely.
You not tripping. Look, you can see more than one person. once these shadows get to moving, another one right there. And then you see that one go up, but you see 1, 2, 3. You see like 3, 4 people
I know
right
it's
there.
blurry.
That's wild.
Secret Service Sam here with an update. Now, people are alleging that Tiffany Billions saw the video and that she recorded it on her glasses, her Meta glasses. Now, I'm not sure, I cannot verify this, but here is a little bit of the video that she has, and people are saying that she was acting allegedly like she was on the Karmelo Anthony side, but some people are alleging that she might have been paid to sabotage parts of this case. Now, I cannot verify this, but all I have to say is if she does have the video, she needs to come forward and release it. Check this out. So now the question comes, does she actually have the rest of this footage? Somebody needs to release this footage so the public is able to see for themselves what actually happened on that day.
He said shit like this happens more than you would realize, unfortunately, but it does get covered because they pick what they want to push for propaganda. Yeah, I was looking at the Lacey Peterson case. Remember that case where the guy, you know, his wife came up missing, and this is what he said, she was pregnant, and I forgot his name. But what's crazy is they found out that he had a female that he was talking to. And this happens to be the girl that he was talking to was my dad's best friend's daughter. So it was like, you know, the feds was watching their house and stuff. But I was watching the case the other day, and what sparked the big thing was when that happened and they found her body in San Francisco, and I don't know what beach that was, but when they found her body, it was another lady that came up missing. But she was like, I think she was Guatemalan or Mexican or something. She didn't get no publicity. Not really none, bro. Like, it's this show, it's called, I forgot what it's called, but basically what it is it's two people the same thing happening to at the same time, and depending on their race or who they were, the news followed this story instead of that one. So it's like, I hear what you're saying. It happens all the time. These things happen all the time, but they only pick and choose which cases they want to put out there for the world, which is, you know, obvious to a lot of us, not everybody, but it's like, I thought you was talking about the other lady, because it's another lady that got by her boyfriend allegedly. Oh yeah, it was that was the crazy part, right? Because they pulled both of them out the same water, but the Mexican lady, her child, because she was 8 months pregnant too, but the baby was never pulled out the water, and she had a son that came up missing also that was like 6, 7 years old, and they never found him. And this was around the same time. We're talking about like 10, 15 years ago, something like that. It was a while ago. It was like 15, 16 years ago, to tell the truth. Lacey Peterson. But it was just showing the fact that they made that case real big, and then the other one they just kind of just pushed to the side. But this is what they usually do. This is what they do. And yeah, man, I don't know. Shit is weird.
We'll always expose the truth behind the headlines, on the front lines. Secret Service Sam Out Sampson for president of the world.
Secret Service Sam.
The video footage of the altercation between Austin Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony was played in court today. Supporters of Anthony claimed that the video footage would prove that he was being attacked by four boys underneath that tent. They said that this video footage would prove that Karmelo Anthony was acting in self-defense. The video footage did not show what people described as a blatant attack on Karmelo Anthony. Now the jury and the public has seen this footage, and when I say the public, I mean the jury and the people that were in the courtroom, not the immediate public like you and I. According to Marianne from the Daily Mail, the video was heavily zoomed in, which would make the video grainy. Because the video is grainy, it did not clearly show the individual's face underneath the tent, but it did show a lot of commotion going on underneath the tent. The video did track Austin Metcalf underneath the tent, as well as Karmelo Anthony. The video does show that Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf were underneath that tent together for approximately 4 minutes before the occurred. It did show that after the occurred, Karmelo Anthony fleeing from underneath the tent. And it did show people running after him, but not to pursue him to harm him, but to point out to security that he was the one that committed the stabbing. So what supporters have been looking for as proof is the video footage to show that Karmelo Anthony was being attacked by multiple people and he was acting in self-defense. And because the video is grainy, it did not depict that. The video footage did not depict that Anthony was being attacked by multiple people. As far as the opening statements, the prosecution argued that Karmelo Anthony committed an unprovoked and unjustified murder. The defense, they countered with Karmelo Anthony acted in self-defense out of fear and chaos when he was confronted by Austin Metcalf. From my understanding, the prosecution has a witness list of over 30 people. The defense argued that the only reason why Karmelo Anthony pulled that pocket knife is because he was being grabbed and shoved. Tomorrow will be day 5 of the Karmelo Anthony trial, and I look forward to
it's wild that he even was fighting that, you know, because he did it. We know he did it, but I don't know. I think it's the shit that led up to it, you know, that justified his actions, you know, because it's like it is self-defense, but it's still a manslaughter. But to get that boy 35 years, that's the part that got me. It's like, bro, y'all do it. That's too much. And he's never been in trouble.
After filling out the Freedom Information Act and obtaining the surveillance.
Look, he'd never been in trouble, but I'm telling you, they will make an example of you and a lot of people, especially when they get a lot of media attention. Like, they will make an example of the person that is found guilty.
Video that the judge barred the jury from seeing. These 2 American citizens say that this video proves that Karmelo Anthony was innocent and that it was self-defense.
And then you see coming across the field was another 6 boys, but the remaining 4, they went directly to Karmelo Anthony, a brief conversation, and then all you see is commotion. In the midst of them assaulting him, you can see Karmelo trying to back out, but he gets pulled back forward. And he had to like kind of crab crawl backwards, and he had to like jerk away from them because they still had a hold of his hoodie. He runs diagonally down the bleachers and then he falls. At the time of him falling, that's when I noticed another 3 boys coming down the bleachers chasing after him. And I also have questions. I don't know.
See, this is what I be saying right here. Like, I don't know. Did she see the same video we just watched?
How the defense did not play that video.
Came around. Came
because
down.
when you see that video, it was self-defense. Karmelo was only 5'8", 130-something pounds, and Austin and Hunter Metcalf were 6'1", 220-something pounds. So for people to say that he should have used his hands, people can die from fights, from people using their hands. And that's all I'm going to say for right now.
The other 4 walked directly to Karmelo Anthony. There was a brief conversation, I say maybe 20, 30 seconds, and from there, a scuffle ensued. Why wasn't that video presented in court? It's starkly different from the testimony given in the trial.
Now, once we get that video in appeal court, here's the problem. The 9 appellate judges in the Texas court are all Republicans, extremely conservative Republicans. I just got done recording. Make sure you check it out. Link in bio. This is a really good video. Not only do we show you more video evidence that proves Karmelo Anthony's self-defense claim, I also am able now to answer the question if Karmelo Anthony and his parents had a public defender, or did they pay for their lawyer? A lot of people are questioning what happened to that $600,000 GoFundMe. We have that answer. Also, there's another attorney who is applying to get all of the trial exhibits. And then we also talk more about these 9 conservative Republicans on the appellate case, because we know now that we have no other choice but to
that's why.
Here's another clip from the news, and this guy's telling a different story. Bro, the clip.
There are online rumors that started at least by some in the Anthony camp that he was jumped by 4 guys, and then his act was therefore in self-defense. And the video you're telling me does not support that allegation.
Not even in the least bit, Will. Not even close. It was one-on-one. You can absolutely make out that there's two people that get into a scuffle. It's very, very short in duration. The contact between the two of them probably lasted less than 5 seconds. And as soon as the push went the other direction, which presumably is when he was stabbed, you can see everybody, completely scattered.
Now, I want you guys to put this in perspective. One guy is saying, they both claim they're seeing this video. And the court reporters are claiming they saw the video, which just happened the other day. They showed the video to the jurors. This guy is saying he got jumped by 4 people. They beat him up. There was choking, like he got him in a headlock. Like it was all this stuff. And then the same people that claim to watch this, the court reporters and that gentleman that you just heard, said that it was clear it was only a short altercation between 2 people. How can both of those things be true? Man. Somebody lying. Somebody's lying. And the question is not if somebody's lying. The question is why. Why are people lying? Just tell the truth. I want to play a clip too. This is just indicative.
That's just what they do, bro. That's what
You telling me a grainy video is shown to jurors, but it was shown in 4K clear to the people that witnessed it? No witness on that stand had that little man's back? None? 0 out of 21 people being questioned?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same person saying this, but I keep seeing this comment. We are in 2025, 2026. Forget 4K. Even 380p gonna be clear. So for something to be grainy, that shit's on purpose.
I agree. The fact that
Dang, why they gotta have music on that? Yeah, but yeah, that's how I feel like for it to be grainy, it is 2026. Everything is like either 4K or a little bit less, but it ain't that bad. Like I got a Ring doorbell that only costs $15 and it's like 2K. Like it's 1080p at least.
He never killed that child. He fell.
Yes.
He fell on him. And the knife he had the knife in his hand.
well, it wasn't a knife.
What was it?
It was a tool that they tighten up their track cleats with.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, so he never bought a knife.
Yeah.
So that came out in the courtroom yesterday. That
it never was a knife.
You don't want to sit down?
Richard, can I hear my...
I'm telling you, I hate to say this, bro. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Because you be hearing all these different stories, and then in the end you go, dang, really nobody got it right. She's saying that he fell on the knife. Dude saying that it wasn't a knife. They got a picture of it, actually, that I seen. It was a knife, actually, but it was like a multi-purpose knife, but it still was a knife.
Yes. Yeah, because I don't want you to fall.
Well, I'm not going to fall. I'm standing. I'm not going to fall. I'm not moving. I've got my legs up.
She say my legs still.
My legs are, well, they don't, but and if I can sit down, I'll be happy.
Yes.
But anyhow, that's what I'm here for, and I was hoping the card is not out yet.
Right. We're probably going to get out around 6 o'clock.
That's what I thought. That's what they said, and we've got another hour. And I just want to, I'm not going to. What's your name? Kathy Taylor.
Thank y'all so much. And sir, thank you so much. Very much so. We thank y'all for standing and just...
He's not. Thank you. And, okay, so it was the cleat, and he had that in his hand.
Yeah, the tool is like a little tool like this, like a screwdriver.
So he was innocent
completely, because you're allowed to have that tool as a track athlete to tighten up your cleats.
Yeah. Okay, and he had it in his hand, and the other kid fell on mine. I do too, but
I can say fell on it. But if we're being completely honest, with 4 guys like wailing on you, and they're overpowering,
I saw him. No, Didi, why
oh, you want it.
You said I saw the other kid trip. You the one who. That's why I said he was innocent.
Gotcha.
That's why I've always said he was innocent.
So the footage from the footage that you saw was Austin Metcalf actually falling on the object Now, at what point of the video, like how long into the video before he actually fell on it?
He went over there to confront him.
Exactly.
He pulled out that thing to protect himself, and the other kid, the white kid.
Do you mind if I record?
I don't care, but I don't want to be on TV or anything.
No.
Yeah, we don't trust the news media.
Yeah, so
but our own podcasts and things like that, they don't report it. They end up saying it is a knife.
She's being discreet about what she's saying. She's saying what she saw and how she's seen it, which is wow. Because if it was like all white jury and a couple of them was like her, like what, they didn't see the same thing. Like, bro, this shit is crazy, man. I'm telling you. Look into Delvin Anthony. You'll see what happened when Fannie Willis gets what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Good looking out. Wait, matter of fact, I'll be having that. Hold on, let me go on there so I don't forget. Cause I'm not trying to say that he didn't do what was done. I'm just saying there's a lot of bull going on with this case.
The footage that was released today about the Karmelo Anthony incident was not clear footage. We could not see what actually transpired underneath that tent. We saw Karmelo walking. The next thing you know, we see Karmelo running away. Where is the real clip? I heard they got a 12-minute video. What a 12-minute video is. At the end of the day, y'all can't say he guilty from that little video. At the end of the day, he did.
Hey, no, look, I was just saying that, right? Because you got a lot of people saying this and saying that, and then even watching the actual video, a lot of stuff that everybody was saying was happening, you don't see that same thing, and then it happens so fast and you can barely see what happened. I don't know if they released a grainy video on purpose or whatever happened, but I'm just saying you can't really you can't see it. It's blurry.
Yes, I did this.
But you can see it's a few people around him. That's what you can see.
Because I told him not to touch me, and he touched me. So y'all around here talking about, oh, he guilty, he deserved. No, I want to see clear footage. Because it do look like it was some type of pushing and stuff inside of the tent. I don't care if it was that team tent or not. They should have went call authorities. Somebody that was
like
over there.
Yeah, it was fast.
To defuse the situation. The body cam footage wasn't clear. The judge, to me, is biased. And he released it on Juneteenth. So y'all let me know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But he said the conservative twins. I don't even know who that is. I think I heard of them. The two dudes, huh? The two black dudes that's twins. I try to catch up with that. But I don't know, because I think I'll say it again. Everybody's giving their little 2 cents on what happened, and they weren't there. It's like everybody is seeing and watching what we're watching. And it's like everybody, you got people saying this, you got people saying that. And it's like weird, because to me, it's like they're making it about them, then, making it about these two kids that got into an altercation that went too far. This is that's the crazy thing. But he said, did you already watch it? True. Yeah, we just watched it. I'm going to play it again in a second. It's going to pop back up.
A fourth woman who claims to have seen the video of Karmelo Anthony. And what I find is interesting is all these people have seen it, don't appear to know each other, and they are all saying the exact same thing. Check this out.
It's as simple as believing that, like, we already know he did it. Like, he didn't deny what happened. He didn't deny what happened, but it's kind of weird because when you hear this side over here that no, because being young, we didn't approach people with our friends, and we didn't did stuff like this before. Like, come on, we not stupid, but you will minimize it and make it seem like you weren't the problem, but you was the problem because you never should have approached that boy and said anything. You should have went to an adult and said, hey, he ain't supposed to be under there. But instead, as kids, we got to play tough, and we take it upon ourselves and try to do things. And it's like, nah, and that's what led up to this. So I always say they both was wrong.
As I'm watching the video, I can look up in the canopy and I can see Karmelo sitting there. He has on a gray sweatshirt. I see people that are re-entering the bleachers, the stadium. And I see a group of 6 that's walking closely together. Now, 2 of them veer off. One go up the bleachers, which is on my right, and then one continues to walk straight.
He said Karmelo never should have entered the tent and made kids uncomfortable. That ain't it. Like if you think about it, right? If you think about it, like us, like period. Like it's raining, and we don't know why he went under that tent. They say because he was talking to somebody that was there, but going under a tent when it's raining, bro, that's not doing anything. That's not creating chaos. This is the problem with us, right? Like right now, did you see what happened? What happened when the NBA Finals was going on? When the New York Knicks was playing the San Antonio Spurs? Did you see what the fans were doing to San Antonio when they came to New York? Did you see? They were getting beat up. The things that these kids do is mimicking what the adults do. Like I remember going to Oakland Raider games and fans getting into it. This has always been a thing with sports. Fans getting into it, players getting into it. This has always been a thing. But it didn't start like the kids is learning from us. Like they're learning from the dumb stuff that we do. Like you think like people, this happens at NBA games, NFL games. Right now, you see what's been going on at the soccer games? Oh my God. The soccer games been going so racist. What do you think the kids gonna do? They gonna mimic what the grown-ups is doing. So I don't know, bro. Like it's crazy, and we don't see that. Like go look at the soccer games. Like remember, I seen the Chinese girl that got all the millions of followers. She at the soccer game on the Mexican side. Not the Mexican. I forgot who was playing, but the dude behind her doing the chink eyes and doing weird stuff. You feel me? Like at a lot of the games, they've been hella racist. But if it happened, if it's happening in major sports, you don't think that is happening in high school? It's the same thing. It's happening in college. This is just a thing with people, bro. People, we weird as hell. And then when weird things happen, the first thing we want to do is we want to choose sides, forgetting that 2 kids got into an altercation and one stabbed another. Now, these 2 kids get in this altercation, one stab another. Now, the grown-ups take it upon themselves to start fighting each other. Now, everybody's arguing about it. Now, it's a big thing. What do you think they're copying? Like we don't see that? We don't understand that? But yet, we want to take sides. And forgetting that, bro, these are 2 kids. These are 2 kids that's doing shit that we kind of taught them. We kind of showed them. It trickles down. You feel me? Like, but don't mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying.
See a group of 4. Now they're walking a little hurried. They walk directly up to where Karmelo is sitting. They go into the bleachers and they stop right in front of Karmelo. And when they stop in front of Karmelo, the entrance of the bleacher blocked. He couldn't get out. You can't see the other end of the bleacher because there's only like, I would say half of the canopy that's showing on the video screen. So they stand there for a few minutes and then all of a sudden you see movement under the canopy where Karmelo is sitting. You see shoulders moving, you see ducking, you see Karmelo kind of lean out and come back in. And then he leans out again. Looks like he does a backward fall off the bleacher. He crawls just a little bit. He stands up. He goes up a couple of bleachers. He looks around, and then he runs to my right, the bleachers on my right, diagonally down. When he gets down to the bottom, he falls.
Now, this is exactly what happened in the video. This is what happened.
Now, at the same time, I see 3 boys running down the stairs. Karmelo quickly gets up and continues to run out of the frame. The 3 boys are chasing behind him, and then one stops.
There has to be more to this story. I want to know why this tape was not played inside the courtroom. I will always expose the truth behind the headlines on the front lines for you. Secret Service.
Yeah, because a lot of people is explaining it wrong and they saying it wrong, you know, and I don't know. It's crazy. They it's like, why not just tell the story of what happened? Why is this something? Man, this possum just ain't gonna be running by me next time. You better speak before you just pass by me. I'm just saying.
It was an emotional day of testimony during the Karmelo Anthony.
But yeah, no, I don't know, bro. Like you know, I be wanting to choose sides in a lot of things. I ain't gonna hold you, but it's kind of hard when you have kids and you know, like my oldest son is, you know, in his 30s now. And when you look at it from both perspectives, like if this was my child that got knocked off, or if this was my child that did the knocking off, you know, if I was on that side, I'm gonna say he's innocent. If I was on that side, I'm gonna say that dude is guilty because he took my son's life. You know, I'm gonna want justice for my son, despite what happened in the situation, whether my son was wrong or not. This is just how we do it as people. I don't know. Like I'm telling you, we weird. When in fact, it's like these are 2 kids that got into an altercation and it led to something bad. You know, and this is something that's been happening for so long. But I'll say it again. How can we be angry at the situation when you look at sports in general, like mainstream sports? This is happening. Like I said, go look at the soccer games and go look at the racism that's going on in the soccer games right now as we speak. Right now as we speak, it's gonna make you go, what the hell? What the hell? This is us. This is what people do. But you know, let me know what you feel about it. And this is my take. I'm not the one to choose sides, because I feel like it was all wrong. It was just a fucked up situation. Even cussing, it was a fucked up situation and it was all bad. But let's not make it about us, because them 2, he lost his life and he's going to prison for the rest of his life. You know, period. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about them too. It's not even about their damn parents. You feel me? It's not even about them, because once your kids step outside of your house, bro, they make mistakes. They do weird stuff. My daughter called me one time and I had to pull up and she was stealing. And I'm like going, you at the store stealing because your friend and wanted to get matching outfits? And then she gonna tell me, okay, the police gonna release me to you. You think you can get her too? And you think you can take her home? It's like, no. You better be glad I'm picking you up, because I could have left you. And I should have. But I felt like you learned your lesson, because you didn't have to do that. You know, our kids will do stuff outside of what we teach them. And people acting like I hear people in comments going, well, you know, if his dad or if it's his mom, and it's like, what do you mean? Like, man, you act like our kids don't step outside and do weird stuff. Like they don't step outside and do bad stuff. They be influenced by their friends. They be influenced by other people. This is just what happens. You know, it's a part of life. Like, we didn't make it, but this is what's happening. But tell me how you feel. I'm about to get up out of here, you feel me, and go deal with my kids right now, which I've been doing. But thanks for watching.